All right, you've all been charged with disturbing the peace, assault and battery, inciting the riot, and several equally important violations of the law. Hey! Now, is there anyone here to speak in your defense? I said, is there anyone here to speak in your defense? Miss Dolly Levi, Counselor at Law.
Your Honor, the defense rests. That's right. There's no need to call witnesses when I see upon that bench a brow that gleams with honor, a pair of snow-white whiskers that bristle with fair play, and a nose. Oh, I ask you to look at that nose, ladies and gentlemen. A nose that shines in the night like a flaming beacon of justice. Your Honor, could you turn this way a bit so that we could get a better look at your beacon? A living symbol of the motto of this great land, E probuscus unum! Your Honor, I ask for the freedom of my clients, and for a verdict of guilty for the only real culprit, Horace Vandergelder of Yonkers, New York! The only man responsible for these grievous charges of willful destruction of private property.
A courtline torn, a withered bruised, and a solid gold cup bent.
Ruled to a poor, unfortunate minor. Could you repeat that, dear?
Mrs. Levi, if it pleases the court, I have something to say.
Of course, Mr. Hackle, I was just about to call on you. Go right ahead.
Cornelius Hackle, if you testify against me, you'll be discharged.
You've already done that, Mr. Vandergelder.
I'll do it again!
You've already done it again, too. But even if you hadn't, well, I'd still say what I have to say today. Your Honor, I don't know much about inciting to riot or disturbing the peace, but, well, I do know that what happened to me today, which is the most important thing that can happen to a man, might never have happened to me if I'd followed your orders and stayed in Yonkers, New York. Your Honor, I'm talking about none other than love.
You mean to say that after 43 years, you fall in love because you took one evening off?
Oh no, Mr. Vandergelder, I didn't fall in love with Mrs. Malloy of this fine city in an evening. An hour. Even that's too long. What's less than a minute?
A second.
Less than that.
A moment.
That's it. I'll go slowly so you can get it all down. It only takes a moment for your eyes to meet, and then your heart knows in a moment you will never be alone again. I have for an instant, but my arms felt sure and strong. It only takes a moment Isn't the world full of wonderful things? There I sat, cooped up in Yonkers for years and years, and all the while wonderful people like Mrs. Malloy were wandering around New York, and I didn't know them at all. I don't know whether you can all see from where you're standing, but, well, the way her forehead, her eye, her cheek meet. I tell you, a fine woman is the greatest work of God on earth. People will talk about pyramids and Niagara Falls, but they aren't in it at all. Now, I've seen women before, but today I talked to an equal, and they're so different from men, and awfully mysterious too. I bet you could know a woman for 100 years without ever really being sure whether she liked you or not. Today I've lost so many things that people consider important. My job, my future, but I don't care. Even if I have to be a ditch digger for the rest of my life, well, I'll be a ditch digger who once had a wonderful day.
I missed a few words back there, Mr. Hackle, right after it only.
All except for Lars Vanderbilt in New York. Go, dismiss, be free, my children. Bless you.